I was able to get one of my consignments done. Uh, Shannon Doherty, who has been, a unicorn for him, trying to get her to sign this poster, and I was able to get it done. She was a unicorn for me. I mean, I went to her line probably 5 different times, and she wasn't there, or she was at lunch, or she was taking a break, whatever the case may have been. But I went like 5 different times, and she was upstairs on the fifth floor with only a handful of people. So I really had no reason to go up there except for her. So I went like 5 different times, battling the photo op crowd and the celebrity crowd. But finally, I did get it. So let me show you that one first. And that is right there. Now, Shannon signed. Where am I? Right there. She was really nice. This is a Mallrats poster that is, he says, now complete, but who knows? But that one was tough because it was hard to catch her at her table. In fact, when I messaged the guy, I said, "Hey, I'm having a hard time getting her. She's not here now. There's a long line again." And as I was leaving, I looked down the hallway and I saw her coming. So I went right back and got in line. And luckily, I got it done for him. So, unicorn found and taken care of. All right, I'll show you a couple things that I got. I met Chad Coleman, who played Tyrese on The Walking Dead, and he signed a few things for me, including this figure. I think this is the last figure I needed to get signed. Maybe Rick. I don't know if I bought a Rick or not, but this is pretty much the last one of all the major characters. I have gotten them all signed in person myself, except for Rick. All right, got this for my Sons of Anarchy collection. I was able to finish my Ninja Turtles box. If you remember correctly, Raphael was still missing, so I met him and had him sign. So now this is complete, and I love that. I met Evangeline Lilly, who played Tariel in The Hobbit. She signed this figure. I had her sign like 8 different things, but that one for now. The motorcycles that I got a few weeks ago, signed by Charlie Hunnam. That's Jax Teller's bike. And I also got JT's bike, which Jax rides on the very last episode. I got one of my Holy Grail pop signed, my Jax Teller convention exclusive. He decided to go with the orange. He liked the way that the orange had been looking all day, so he went with that. That was fine with me. Wrote the little A on there. This book from Evangeline Lilly, written by her. She was handing these out to all of the people that came to her line or that got a photo with her, which I thought was pretty awesome. And I'm pretty sure the illustrator was there with her signing the books. Unfortunately, mine did not get signed because when I went into her line, I had like 8 items. And as I grabbed all of my items, I left the book on the table and walked away. Oh well. But that was pretty cool of her. All right, let's see. Okay, I did pick up, my Sons of Anarchy comic book is done. Juice, Clay, Gemma, and Jax. That's the gold. So that one's done. I was able to add 2 people to my Walking Dead comic, and that would be Tyrese, which is right there. As well as right there, Greg Nicotero, who happened to be there as well, so I got him to sign. I was able to get my Jax Teller wardrobe card signed, and he also added the A right there, the Suns logo. The Anarchy logo, I guess. Let's see, I got a couple posters. I'm not going to show you those right now. It's too hard to get out of the tubes. But I did pick up a couple other things. I got this. This is from my personal collection. A Masters of the Universe He-Man. And it says, I have the power. And I think it was Tom Cook? Something like that. He was the director and animator for the show. He was there. And I just thought that would look really cool with the statue. So, and I showed him a picture of the statue, and he was like, oh yeah, I've seen this one. It's awesome. And so I think that would look pretty cool. All right. Then I got my large Walking Dead artist proof comic signed. Got this signed by Greg Nicotero and Tyrese. Now, I could try to find the autographs, but that'd be pretty hard. All right, Tyrese is right there, and Greg Nicotero is actually right there. Not too bad, not too hard. All right, cool. So that's two more. I did pick up this item, and I don't know why. It was like last day, right as I was leaving, I saw it, and I thought, yeah, that's pretty cool. And it is this bell. Can you see it there? And move it back. Yeah, you can see it there. I didn't realize it was going to be so loud. And the reason I bought that is it is signed by Hector Salamata. For those of you who watch Breaking Bad, you know all about the bell. And it is autographed. I don't know if you can see that there. It has JSA authentication. And I just thought that'd be really cool to put next to my Breaking Bad barrel and knife from Gus Fring. So, and the picture of him signing it was just a cool extra touch. So, got a little, you know. But anyway, picked that up. I thought that was pretty cool for the collection. All right, got a couple photos here. Got this Jax 8x10. Very cool. And I think there's a gimme in here. Let me see. My photo with Evangeline Lilly. My photo with the Smallville Fathers and Sons, and John Rhys Davies, Gimli, autograph. All right, I'll start with this display. This is the one that was my project. This was the one that I was like freaking out about, but I did get it done. So it is the 85 Years of Superman display, and I got it signed by Tom Welling, Brandon Routh, or Ruth, I'm not really sure how he pronounces it, who played Superman Returns. I got it by Tyler, I don't want to butcher his last name, but the Lois and Clark, or Superman and Lois, sorry. Dean Cain was Lois and Clark, and then Gerard Christopher, The Adventures of Superboy. So 5 of the Supermen. I just thought that was really cool, and it's going to go with the statue. Yeah, I thought that was really neat. And I also got this Superman pop done, signed by 3 of them. I got Brandon Routh, Tom Welling, and Dean Cain. And I originally planned to add Tyler H from Superman and Lois, but as you see, Dean Cain kind of took most of the window, and I just didn't think there was any room for the other guy, so ended up not having him sign it. Sorry. All right, moving on. This was one of my favorites of the weekend, and that is because she was amazing. Paige Turco. For those of you who don't know, she's done a bunch of stuff, but for me, she's person of interest. She was Zoe Morgan, kind of like the fixer, and she was super sweet, super nice, beautiful, and interestingly, humble, like she didn't think so. And I was like, what are you, nuts? But anyway, Jurassic Park, signed by Newman from Seinfeld. Nedry right there. So that was pretty cool. That'll be available on the website. I like Jurassic Park. It's just not one of my things to take up the wall space. Evangeline Lilly. Sign, display. This will probably be available on the website purely because I just don't have the wall space, especially when I put this one back up. And this one was already signed by Orlando Bloom, and now it is signed by Tariel as well. So, like those. Get all these JSA certificates. Another pop that I'm very excited about. Linda Hamilton, aka Sarah Connor. Sarah Connor. Yes. All right. Very excited about these pieces as well. Got to meet the gentleman Harry Lennox. He's been a part of so many things and so many of my favorite things. He played a very small character, about 6 episodes on 24. He was Waleed. More importantly, he was Harold Cooper on the Blacklist. And on this one, I was also able to add Famke Janssen, who played Scotty Hargrave, number 18, and also Ron Perlman, who played Luther. I was able, I've got a bunch of stuff here. Was able to get another Carrie Ann Moss Trinity Pop signed. And I don't know if you remember, but I talked about sometimes I expect things to go a certain way and they don't. And I'm the type where I would rather pay more and get what I really like. So I got another Matrix display. The last one I have is signed by Trinity. This one is also signed by Trinity, but it's a different display. And I also added Harry Lennox, who played Locke. And there's the Trinity signature. And I just love the look of that display. We all remember the red pill, the blue pill. I think that was pretty cool. This I got for a friend. She doesn't know about it yet, but I don't think she watches my videos, so we should be okay. Paula Abdul sign. All right. Oh man, there's a lot in here. So first, my picture with the suns. Then, some pops. Signed by Tamura Shigaraki. So that's one. I actually got 3 of those. All of the overhauls are signed in different colors. Here's the DK. This one says, I'm not a pawn, I'm the king. I might keep that one. What did the first one say? First one said, violence only breeds more violence. Pretty cool. And then this display. And he got kind of creative with this one. You can see he wrote the decay up here, and he kind of did it like it was falling apart, and then he added a couple more around here. It was decaying. And he really liked this piece. So that'll be available on the website. Oh, there it is. Here is the Tyler H. I don't want to butcher his last name. Superman and Lois autograph photo. That'll be available on the website. And Hellboy, signed by Ron Perlman. And that'll be available on the website as well, simply because I just don't have the wall space for it. So that, and then a whole bunch of posters. I got Evangeline Lilly signed all my Hobbit items. Jed Brophy, who played Nori, signed all of my Hobbit items. And I got Clay and Juice to sign my Sons of Anarchy poster. But seeing as this video has gone on long enough already, I'm gonna go ahead and stop it there. But it was a good show. I recommend anybody who hasn't been. The VIP tickets, to me, again, are underpriced. I think they're $199. To me, I wish they would raise it to $299 or $399 and then sell half of them because there's just way too many. But they do a good job of booking good guests. So it is kind of spread out. Again, I would highly suggest don't go first thing rushing to that person's line. You wait way longer than if you just wait. Saturday morning, I could go in at 9 o'clock as a VIP. Don't, because there's no point unless you're going shopping where you don't want the big crowd. But the celebrities don't start showing up till 10:30, 11, 11:30. I decided to just kind of chill in my room, and then I went to the market, and then I went and got lunch and all that, and I came back to the hotel somewhere around 11:30, and I went to get a cup of coffee, and like 3 of the celebrities were in line getting coffee with me, just chilling, taking their time. But when I got in there, I went ahead and went to all the smaller people instead of the big headliners, and simply because I had a feeling that everyone's going to run to those headliners, which they did, and that's why there was so many people there. Now, I ended up getting to Charlie Hunnam and Katie Seagal, who were the 2 big headliners with huge lines. I got to them probably around 1 o'clock, and a lot of the lines had already died down. I mean, there was still a ton, but all the VIPs had already finished because they put those kind of, more than the general admission. So I was probably number like 35 in line or something like that. Whereas if I had gotten there first thing and gotten in line, I probably would have been like number 200. So if you don't have to go first thing to those specific headliners or big names, don't. You'll be able to get them later on in the day with much shorter lines. Now, that is a gamble. You never know. They might be doing all sorts of things. They might leave early, like a lot of the guests did on Sunday. So you just kind of have to risk-reward kind of thing. If it's somebody you absolutely have to get, then yeah, maybe you might want to stand in line for a little bit longer. But for me, I found that it was much easier. Evangeline Lilly was a headliner. Same thing. I did not rush to her line first thing. I waited towards the end of the day, and I was able to pick her up no problem. So just a little strategy, little tip. But anyway, guys, that's it. Rhode Island Comic Con, awesome show. I hope you enjoy the pictures. I hope you enjoy the video. And until next time, Chicago Sports Spectacular coming up in a few weeks. All right, guys, thanks, and then we'll see you next time.